Behind the scenes, how NFL teams prepare for game day. The National Football League, NFL, is known for its high-octane performances, fierce competition, and jaw-dropping athleticism. But for every thrilling touchdown and game-changing play, there's a behind-the-scenes operation that sets the stage for these electrifying moments. From tactical planning to physical conditioning, NFL teams spend an incredible amount of time and energy preparing for game day. But what exactly happens in the days leading up to a game? How do teams get ready for the biggest moments in professional football? This video takes a look behind the curtain at the intricate process NFL teams undergo in their preparation for game day. The strategy sessions, coaches as masterminds. At the heart of every NFL team's game day preparation is strategy. While players often get the spotlight, the coaches are the brains behind the game plan. As soon as one game ends, the coaching staff immediately begins preparing for the next opponent. They spend countless hours reviewing film, breaking down the strengths and weaknesses of their upcoming adversary. Game film is analyzed to uncover tendencies, predict offensive or defensive plays, and identify areas where the team can capitalize. Each coach, from head coach to position coach, plays a key role in devising the game plan. Offensive coordinators draft strategies to exploit gaps in the opponent's defense, while defensive coordinators work to anticipate offensive moves. Special teams coaches meticulously plan for punt returns, field goals, and other special plays that can make or break a game. All this work culminates in several meetings with players to ensure everyone understands the game plan and their role in executing it. Physical conditioning and recovery. Physical preparation is just as important as strategy. The NFL season is long, and the sport is brutal, with players subject to bone-crushing tackles and high-intensity physical strain. Physical conditioning is key to ensuring players stay in peak shape. Strength and conditioning coaches work with players year-round, designing workout routines that improve endurance, power, and flexibility. During the week leading up to a game, players balance workouts with recovery. The first few days after a previous game are focused on rehabilitation. Players spend time in ice baths, receiving massages, and using techniques like cryotherapy to reduce inflammation and speed up muscle recovery. While conditioning is critical, preventing injury is equally important, and teams employ nutritionists, doctors, and physiotherapists to monitor the players' well-being. By midweek, players are back in the gym. Weightlifting sessions are often tailored to individual needs, helping maintain strength without risking fatigue. The balance between staying fit and staying fresh is crucial. Players need to be strong enough to handle the game's physicality while ensuring they're not overworked before stepping onto the field. Tactical practices. Honing the game plan. Once the strategy has been laid out and players are physically prepared, it's time to put it all together on the field. Practices are highly structured, focusing on different aspects of the game. Early week practices are often light, allowing players to recover from the previous game, while midweek practices are more intense. The focus shifts throughout the week. Monday or Tuesday might be a walkthrough day where players review formations and assignments without the full speed intensity. By Wednesday and Thursday, practices are full gear affairs. The offensive and defensive units run through simulated plays, practicing their response to potential in-game situations. Quarterbacks rehearse their passing routes, receivers work on footwork and catching techniques, while linemen focus on their blocking and protection schemes. These practices aren't just about physical execution. They're mental exercises as well. Players are tested on their understanding of the game plan, making sure they can adjust on the fly based on what the opposing team does. Many teams also incorporate periods of situational football, where they practice scenarios like 2-minute drills or red zone plays. Every minute of practice is used to perfect timing, coordination, and focus. Mental preparation, the game within the game. Football may be a physical sport, but mental toughness and preparation are just as important. NFL players and coaches often speak about how mental readiness can make the difference between winning and losing. To that end, teams spend a considerable amount of time honing their psychological edge. Film sessions are a critical part of this mental preparation. Players watch hours of footage not only to understand their opponent's tendencies, but also to self-critique. Individual performance is analyzed down to the smallest details, allowing players to improve mechanics, correct mistakes, and become more aware of what to expect during the game. Some players also work with sports psychologists to sharpen their focus and manage the intense pressure of the NFL. Visualization techniques are often employed, where players mentally rehearse making critical plays. This mental training allows them to enter the game with confidence, knowing they've already visualized success. Travel and logistics, the unsung heroes. For teams playing on the road, travel preparation becomes an essential part of the process. NFL travel coordinators work tirelessly to ensure that players, coaches, and support staff can get to and from games with minimal stress. Booking flights, hotels, and transportation are only a part of the logistics. These coordinators also manage everything from meal plans to practice facilities in the away city. Teams typically arrive in the opposing team's city a day or two before the game to allow players to adjust and prepare. Hotels are often booked with security and privacy in mind, ensuring that players aren't disturbed. A pre-game walkthrough is usually scheduled at the visiting stadium, allowing players to get a feel for the environment and make any necessary last-minute adjustments. For home games, logistics are slightly easier but still vital. Teams typically stay in a team hotel the night before a game, even when playing at home. This keeps players focused and eliminates distractions that might come from being in a familiar environment. Game day, execution, and adjustments. When game day finally arrives, it's time for all the preparation to pay off. But the work isn't over. Hours before kickoff, players arrive at the stadium for their final preparations. Pre-game routines are highly individual. Some players may listen to music, while others meditate or go over plays. In the locker room, final words are exchanged, and the energy builds. The coaching staff also has a critical role on game day. As the game unfolds, adjustments to the game plan may be necessary. Coaches closely monitor the opposition's tactics and make real-time decisions to counter what they see on the field. Players may huddle with their position coaches on the sidelines to discuss adjustments in the middle of the action. For quarterbacks and key decision-makers on the field, this is where mental preparation shows. The ability to adapt and execute under pressure is what separates good players from great ones. A symphony of preparation. The NFL is a sport of spectacle, but the glamour of game day is built on the back of relentless preparation. From coaches crafting the perfect game plan to players fine-tuning their bodies and minds, every aspect of the preparation process is designed to maximize performance on game day. The work done in the days and weeks leading up to a game is the hidden engine that powers NFL success, and for teams, that preparation is often the difference between victory and defeat. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.